goes again. Lawal with the right hand. Hello, SportsCenter to cap off a career night in his Tech debut. Wow.
Rodney Brown, a backdoor lob, and what a catch and flush by Tobi Lawal.
This is why he's Lawal.
Alley-oop, oh my!
And when in doubt, just throw the ball up there and just let Lawal go and get it.
And a 49-inch vertical leap.
Of the 49.5-inch vert at his height. You want to talk about throwing it up and going to get it? That's the man right there.
Numbers don't lie. This young man's having a nice year, man. Just under 13 points a game, just under 7 rebounds a game. Leads the Hokies in both. And again, Virginia Tech's been playing good basketball. They've won 3 of their last 4. They've won 3 consecutive games on the road, and they get their arch enemy, the Wahoos, coming to Blacksburg this weekend. So with all that said, let's go up to beautiful Blacksburg, Virginia. Tobi Lawal joins us as we speak. Tobi, first of all, I appreciate you making time for us, and I want to get right to the 49.5 vertical. I'm 100 years old, but there was a guy, ACC legend and lore by the name of David Thompson, played for NC State in the early 70s, and it was always reported he had like a 44-inch vertical, and people were like, oh, there's no way. And you heard all the stories and the rumors and all that kind of stuff. But 49.5, is that verified or is that urban legend? What you tell me.
No, that's not a lie.
So, I mean, is that God-given talent or did you work on that?
No, it was 100% God-given. But obviously, when I got to college, our strength coaches that I had at VCU and over here helped a bit to add a bit extra, but I feel like I was already extremely athletic.
Man, that is just crazy. When did you realize that you could do something like that? I mean, was that one of those things when you're a kid and you're just jumping over kids' heads and playing sports? I know you love playing soccer and all that stuff, but when did you know you had that gift?
If I'm being honest, I didn't even know it was that crazy. So when I first started playing basketball, my friends would invite me to practice. So like they were consistent in inviting me to play basketball, and I didn't really want to play. So when I fully started to get into it, I would watch highlights on YouTube of the NBA, and I would see like LeBron or Derrick Jones Jr. I would see them do some crazy dunks, and I was like, all right, let me go try that. And when I get to practice, I would try it, but I didn't think it was that crazy. I thought yeah, I'm just trying out what I saw. But obviously, the reaction everyone else had was like, whoa, what's going on here? So that's when I started to understand that, yeah, I'm really blessed.
And you didn't start playing basketball till what, 16 years of age? I mean, you are a late bloomer when it comes to hoops, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's got to be crazy. I mean, your buddies must have gone, this is ridiculous. I mean, you weren't playing at all, and all of a sudden at 16, you're jumping through the gym, going crazy?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I bet, listen, there had to be times, though, when pickup games and stuff, people are like, all right, yeah, I'll take Tobi, let's go. And they're like, they had no idea. They had no idea what they were having their hands on, right? I mean, you've got this unbelievable gift, man. Incredible gift.
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's happened a lot where, they wouldn't know who I was because obviously I started late. So everyone in the area is already familiar with each other. So as soon as I entered, they were like, who's that? And then whatever team picked me up, they were like, oh, dang, it's a good thing you picked him. Yeah.
All right, so what have we been working on? We got this crazy gift to be able to jump through the gym. Your numbers have been terrific, right? I mean, you're averaging just under 13 a game and 7 rebounds. So what else have you been working on skill-wise? Because obviously it's all coming together.
I mean, if I'm being honest, the main thing I focused on this summer was my shot. Because obviously last year I only shot 7 threes and I only made 3. So I just knew that coming here I would have to take a big step in being comfortable in the perimeter. So that's the main thing I wanted. So I wanted them to be able to have to guard me. I didn't want to mess up coach's offense because if they're not guarding me, then it's really much harder to be on the court. So I just wanted to be able to be versatile and make a wide open 3.
You know, I'm a big fan of your coach, Mike Young, and he's old school. He's a great tactician. What's it like playing for him?
I mean, it's great. It was kind of hard for me at first because obviously I'm just used to running and jumping and dunking, so I didn't really have that much IQ. But coming here, it really it literally forced me to be versatile. Like it forced me to have to understand the game and make certain reads. So I feel like he's had a lot of patience with me because boy, oh boy, the turnovers I get, I know he loses his mind, but like it was part of my learning process, starting to understand and allowing the game to slow down for me and make the reads that we have to make.
Yeah, coach doesn't like those turnovers. I know that for a fact. That's just a no when it comes to Mike Young, and he's not going to put up with that nonsense one iota. And the other thing too that I found out about you, which makes it interesting that you got hooked up with Mike Young. Mike Young may be the ACC's #1 popcorn aficionado. I mean, he's always eating popcorn. It doesn't matter if it's in Blacksburg. He wants a bag of popcorn on the road. He is Mr. Popcorn. And then I found out today that you don't particularly care for the American popcorn. How do you two even connect with one another, given that you're in the opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to the old American popcorn?
You know, it is. Popcorn in America tastes weird. Like popcorn in England is much different to the popcorn in America. So I'm not really a fan of, I don't even know what it is. You guys put butter or salt or something. I don't know what you guys put in it, but I don't really like it. I'm used to my sweet popcorn in England.
So it's sweet in England, huh? That's the
Yeah,
secret.
We have sweet, we have toffee, we have sweet and salty, which you guys call kettle corn. That's all right.
Yeah,
That's not that bad.
that's
But
it. Kettle
I
corn.
can't do the butter. I can't do that.
It's an American thing, but I'm not going to make fun of fish and chips or anything like that either. I can't eat it. So I look at that stuff and go, I wouldn't give that to a cat, for crying out loud. But you guys over there in England, man, you guys think that's a delicacy. So who am I to say, right? Who am I to say?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't really eat fish and chips that much, if I'm being honest. We have chicken and chips too, so I eat that.
There you go. By the way, what's life like in Blacksburg? That's going to be a completely different universe for you.
It is, but the funny thing is, well, it's not. I don't really do much. Like, I go to school, I work out, and I go home. Like, I don't really do anything. Like, I like sleeping. I like reading my Bible. That's pretty much it. I might play the game sometimes. I don't really do much. So,
well, you know what?
Sorry,
that's good. That's good living, Toby. That's what that is. I mean, you're staying out of trouble. That's what you're doing. That's a smart move. That's a smart move. By the way, your basketball team is playing well. All of a sudden, you guys look like you're clicking at the right time. You got Virginia again. You just got done beating those guys. They're coming into town. What's been the difference for this Virginia Tech team here in the last couple weeks? Because you won 3 consecutive games on the road, and it just seems like you're playing with a lot more confidence.
I feel like we just learn. Like over the course of the season, we've just been learning, and getting much better. And everyone's becoming more comfortable and starting to understand fully how all of us like to play. So, I mean, with how many new players we got, there had to be a gelling process. But like I feel like we're learning and we're playing much harder on defense too. So we're starting to understand what it takes to win a game, because it's hard to win in college. Like, it's not easy.
Well, you're right about that. Well, listen, we got to take a break here because we're up against it at the top of the hour. Enjoyed having a conversation with you. I hope Coach can find you some good old-fashioned kettle corn and make you feel right at home, because like I said, he is the popcorn expert right here in the ACC. But, man, we've been love watching you play. Your team's playing well as well. So just keep up the good work, man. We look forward to seeing you down the road.
Thank you very much.
You got it. There he goes.